to episode 14 of the Maverick Games podcast. New, fresh, more regular than ever.
14 in almost 3 years.
Oh, 3 years, right? It's why almost? Why you? Oh, because you count the date that we announced this to the public rather than the date we've...
I mean, I count the day that I joined because that's when...
That's when it
That's
really
when we got serious.
you lack object permanence. Only things that you experience personally count. Okay, cool. Welcome one and all. We did promise that we would return post Game Awards to provide our thoughts and commentary. Mm-hmm. I guess we all stayed up till like 4 a.m. to watch that, right?
Oh yeah,
Big
time. Like, by the way, Jeff, if you're watching, like you know we love you, brother, but like maybe like start that a little bit earlier in the day, US time, and make it a lot easier for Euro fans to tune in. It is honestly hard work by the end. It's like,
I'm too old to stay up that late. I can't do it. I fall asleep on the sofa. I can't do it.
Do you know what? Actually, if I've got to stay up to watch something or do something, I'll fall asleep. But if I haven't got anything to do, I'll stay up until 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what that is.
I think it's your body rebelling against you.
Is that what it is?
It's like when you have something to do, it's like, no, we will not. Cool. So I guess we should jump into what we loved and maybe even what we didn't love.
Well, we need to intro Ben again.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, okay. Hi everyone. I'm Mike. I'm creative director here at Maverick Games.
Hi, I'm Ben Penrose. I'm art director at Maverick Games.
I'm H, COO at Maverick Games.
It's your boy Tommy B, exec producer at Maverick Games.
Oh, you can tell it's Christmas.
He's the technology. Look at all those colourful buttons you've got there.
I just want to try that intro on for size. Maybe I'll change it up next time.
It's your boy Tommy B.
Yeah.
Do we need to apologise to Fraser now for you being in control of the audio today?
He didn't have any comments after the last one.
He just walked away.
Yeah. He said he was very proud that we'd set it up without it.
The setup, not the sounds.
All right. So I guess we should mention, we mentioned it, we touched on it a little last time that we are in our new office, but we haven't really shown you that much of it yet. So this time...
Should we show them? Are we going to show them?
We've recorded some really high quality professional footage from around the office that we're going to throw to throughout the show to give you a sense of what the great features of the office are. And I guess we'll start off with one of those right now, which is, looking at my list, going to be the jukebox. Should we take a look at that?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Hit play. Oh, hey. You just caught me acting natural next to this prime feature of the Maverick Games Office, the jukebox. And I think we are pretty proud of, part of our studio culture. So upon passing probation, everybody on the team brings with them a CD. It must be an original CD. And with that, they tell us a little bit of a story, why they've picked that track in particular, that CD in particular. And in exchange, we give them PS5, Steam Deck, Xbox, console of their choice, Nintendo Switch 2 now available as your free console as well. And then this forms the soundtrack of the office. So every evening, people hanging around, if we're having any social evenings, people can come along and they can listen to the music that has been picked by the team and have a jam session in the office with all of the absolute crazy stuff we have picked. I've just hit play on the Quake 2 soundtrack. I selected that one because hopefully it does not get this video copyright striked. Anyway, back over to you guys.
Isn't it great that the Maverick Ghost popped up in the jukebox just as you were filming?
So just before that, I did say like it'd be great if it just like opened and sideswiped you.
And it did. And just in case there was any doubt, all of these videos you'll be seeing today were done unscripted in a single take. There was no allowance for a second attempt on any of them. We've got a lot to do, so we're trying to do it quickly. So just in case anyone is daring to think that we've put too much effort into this, please let me assure you that we definitely didn't.
You'll hear my laugh on that video as well.
Yeah, you do.
All right, back to the Game Awards. Ben, what's your favourite game of show?
What could it be? Star Wars Galactic Racers. Looked pretty good. Looked pretty great.
Friends of Mav down at Fuse Games, put that together.
Yeah, it's looking fantastic. Yeah, really good.
The Galaxy really does need racing, right?
It does really need racing.
It needs racing.
Yeah, I've been dying for another one of those since the N64 version, to be fair. And
you've been waiting a long time.
I've waited a long time. And if I'm completely honest, haven't caught up with everything to do with the Game Awards yet. But
how much have you seen, Ben?
Very, very little. It is on my list, but as I just said, if I'm given a task to stay up until that late, I will fall asleep. But I have seen that there is a new Control announcement, Part 2.
Yeah.
It's got a name though. I can't remember it off the top of my head now. Begins with an R.
We'll just ADR that bit in. So.
Okay, great.
If the audio tech there, just remember to later on, we'll come to that.
But that is genuinely exciting because Control, as Mike knows actually, because we talked about it quite a bit when we were both at Playground, I think it was my game of the year when that came out.
I loved
Control.
Awesome. It was like the X-Files game we never got. And
it was just such a cool world.
Speaking of, remember that X-Files game that came on like 10 CDs?
Was that an FMV one?
Yeah, it was like a point and click FMV game. Yeah. It was I think pretty dope.
But yeah, it's been one of those games where my younger brother, who sort of casually plays games every so often, I bought him a copy last Christmas, I think, or a couple of Christmases ago. Just because it's just a great example of a game that probably, if you're outside of the gaming world, you might not have heard of.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty heavy there's a lot of like...
Yeah, he said it's quite scary.
I didn't think it's
Sorry,
scary.
Josh, if you're watching.
It makes you uneasy, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think it's not gory or anything. It's just kind of, it's dead creepy,
it's
right?
Creepy, yeah.
It reminds me of all of my favorite authors. Like, it's the closest I'm ever going to get to a Haruki Murakami novel turning into a game. And so like surreal, weird stuff is kind of my jam. And
it's got that,
looking forward to the sequel.
When you get into a new area, that really slick, cool typography where... the art direction in it is just so tight. I mean, they always do presentation super well, Remedy. But yeah, it's particularly cool.
I feel like you risk making the podcast quite highbrow there.
Oh no!
You've made it a bit artsy.
Okay.
So, H, do you want to talk about Miss Piggy?
Yeah, I was going to say, my favourite thing about the Game Awards was seeing Miss Piggy. How cool was she? All over Jeff.
Also the subject of one of my favourite jokes, but it's not suitable for the podcast, so I'm afraid we'll just have to cut it.
I didn't know we had an age rating on this.
I didn't know anything.
What's No. Okay, cut this. Cut
this. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think it was... How different is that to have Miss Piggy there? I've actually seen the Muppets live, can I just say? They did 2 nights at the O2 and I had tickets to go and see them and they were brilliant.
What do they do? Do they have like a, first reserve? Like if Kermit's ill, who jumps in place of
Yoda.
Haven't at the Game Awards, haven't they had those, I forget their names, the grumpy
Statler
guys.
and Waldorf.
Yeah. They've had them.
The 2 old guys,
they
basically.
have had them there, yeah, but real smooth, mate. Yeah, the 2 old guys. Who are they?
Oh, sorry, I'm not a Muppet super fan. Jeez.
Well, don't tell inappropriate jokes about the Muppets then.
I just know them as the Marley Brothers.
Marley.
Yeah. So one game I wanted to talk about, which was the kind of the big closer, the kind of final trailer of the evening, which was for High Guard. A new hero shooter, which they proudly proclaimed was from some of the makers of Titanfall and Apex Legends, although curiously, despite putting that in the trailer, it wasn't EA and Respawn. It was a bunch of those guys that have left to form a new studio. I guess not unlike the way that we sometimes reference Forza, but I promise you we won't put that in our trailer. So one thing I did think was weird, it's kind of hero shooter, it's kind of Overwatch inspired, but it has like these mounts you can ride around on a horse and a bear. But the name's a bit like Overwatch, isn't it? Because like Overwatch, High Guard. Over is like high, watch is like guard. There.
Yes, I mean, but it must be that's pure coincidence, surely.
Do you think it's like one of those things where you embark on that creative exercise and then the same exercise leads to like a similar outpoint, like when Armageddon came out at the same time as that other film,
Deep Impact,
and Volcano and Dante's
Great
Peak
film.
and stuff like that, where you have like 2 creative exercises and they lead to a similar output. Weird though.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. Is it actually that example with the movies? Was that actually because there were loads of people talking about something? So everybody
I've
ended
heard
up
this
doing
phenomenon. What happens is people write a movie, they go around a bunch of studios pitching it, someone picks it up, and then loads of people don't, but they like the idea and.
Okay.
Rip it off.
Slightly separate scripts then end up appearing as a result.
Okay. But what we're saying is we're pretty sure nobody working on the marketing for that game opened up a thesaurus. It was like, that's not the creative process.
Unlikely did they think, well, we can't call it Overwatch.
but how can we? What's an Overwatch synonym? Yeah, they're unlikely, but it's curious. It's curious that they end up in a similar spot. Yeah, I guess we need to give a congratulations to Claire Obscure for just winning everything.
I lost
10 noms, 9 wins, pretty good going.
Is that that's the largest ever, isn't it?
It is.
Without checking, it simply has to be.
I think there was a news article about it being the biggest return of a single game.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, FH5 was then, we were the highest awarded that show, and we only got 3 to get.
Yeah, only.
Okay, yeah.
3's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, but 9 is
exceptional.
It is.
Yeah.
It was. You could see it was starting to become slightly embarrassing for the team to have to keep coming back up. And
Us again. Sorry.
What an awful place to be.
Those game awards are really heavy as well. It's like there is no way you could actually.
That's true.
Yeah,
yes.
you know that kind of meme. Like, how can I hold all these? It's like you actually couldn't. There's no way you could actually hold.
This is like the Returnal at the BAFTAs, isn't it? Where they were just like BAFTAs scattered around the various places.
Yeah, so people won't know that, but at BAFTA, when you win a BAFTA, you actually get, unless it's the individual awards, so for the actors, all the team ones, you get 3 BAFTAs. And how many did Returnal get? 6?
Yes.
Yeah, so that means on their table in the dinner afterwards, they had 18 BAFTA statues. And as Tom's alluding to, they were getting kind of scattered about the place where people would like go for a smoke with a BAFTA.
Well, I actually have a fun story about exactly that. So I met up with a friend who had been to the BAFTAs one year in London, and they were saying that basically they'd ended up just stumbling upon a BAFTA.
Well, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, this was a bit of an incident.
Yeah.
International incident.
And I told that person, put that back, that's not yours. And he said, it's mine now.
So I was just in a random cafe in London and he just popped it out of his bag. He's like, look at this. I was like,
oh, wow.
I was like, what did you win that for?
Just for the purpose of the recording, that BAFTA was returned to its rightful owner.
Of course. Yeah. As much as it's a funny story, he's a responsible chap.
They do, because they don't have labels on them, but they do have a serial number, I think, which you can trace back to who should actually have
I thought you were going to say, and now it's in his downstairs toilet.
Yeah, pretty heavy. They could use it as a doorstop.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad. He gave it back to the right people.
Yeah,
that's good of him.
With a bit of encouragement, he did.
With a bit of
but I guess it is on some level, because I think he did find it in the smoking area. So it's on some level the original owner of that BAFTA's responsibility to have looked after it a little bit better.
Also very delicate. Have we ever told the story about the one that... No, that was the one where I was there and you guys were not.
Dented.
Yeah, somebody dropped it on the floor and the little stem that the head sits on got bent, and we were all very worried that we were going to have to take it back to the studio, and people were like, what the hell have you done to our BAFTA? But it turns out we had somebody who was dead strong, not me, and they put it between their thighs and just gave it a bit of a... and straightened right up. No problem. Sorted.
That person is kind of bear-sized. I know who it is you're talking about as well. So anyway, we should throw to another video, I guess. We should throw to another video. So, all right, I'm not going to tee up this one exactly what we're going to see. Let's just go to it.
Oh, hello. Here at Maverick Games, we have excellent toilet facilities, well-appointed bathrooms, Italian tiles, and as everyone knows, game developers really laborious job. So we have lotion, soap to keep your hands well moisturised. And that's the toilets in Maverick Games.
Well, that was weird.
You said it.
Hey, no regrets. My hands are very well moisturised.
Always.
Especially now. They smell.
Yeah.
They usually smell great.
Well, nobody forced you to do it.
No, you were just there. Can I just say that our toilets do smell nice, at least, not like lots of other developer toilets. They smell nice, they're pleasant.
Yeah,
it is true. I think it was actually one of the first things I commented on. I came out, I was like, by the way, H, well done with the toilets. They smell wonderful.
Yeah.
Can I just say that is not the only thing I do? But thank you, Ben.
I wasn't implying that that's all you do.
And I can't take the credit. Emma, our office manager, picked the smell.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, well done, Emma.
I think there's choosing the smell. I don't think there's also the forethought to give the facility to be able to choose the smell, because there is a default smell of toilets, which
is not great.
You don't choose that one. That just happens.
You definitely don't.
Right. Butcher, favourite bit of the show?
I think we've got to talk about Divinity.
Right.
So my history with that series is I played Divinity Original Sin 2. Weirdly, when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, completed it. And yeah, so really excited to see them go back to that after Baldur's Gate. I think they used the language like they've been creatively untethered or words to that effect, which is interesting because I thought obviously Baldur's Gate 3 was incredible. And so, yeah, I think it's quite exciting for them to then feel like there were areas they wanted to push it that they weren't able to.
Yeah, I mean, considering... Like, it's weird to think that there was any creative tethering in the first one, right? Because it was just so sprawling and massive.
But yeah, it was incredibly odd, very cool, but very odd trailer. Very like visceral and gory, but also a bit sexy. And they had like actors in the...
You've just said a lot about yourself there, Tom.
They had like actors in the arena, like getting strung up into the air and stuff like that. It was very cool. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I thought it was. I thought it would have been a great show closer, actually, because I thought it was. It was related to the weird object that was in the desert that Jeff Keighley like teased, and everyone was wondering what franchise it was from. So yeah, I felt like it would have been cool for it to close the show.
Oh, of course, yes, the sculpture that was God of War, Tomb Raider, a whole bunch of things, right?
It was, not God of War, not Diablo, not Tomb Raider, not every other IP. It was, I don't remember there being a big shout of people saying Divinity either.
No,
Good surprise.
I saw some very compelling evidence it was God of War because they like cut out the characters that were sculpted in the side. I thought, well, that must be what it is. But I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and for Larian as well, it's just a cool story, right? They've went and made Baldur's Gate, did an IP game, made an absolute fortune, then come back to their own IP and just go absolutely nuts with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you like it? All right. In the interests of getting through all these videos we've got, should we chuck to another one? All right, let's go outside and look what it's like outside at Maverick Games. Hit play.
Hello. At Maverick Games, we've got a massive car park with a complete abundance of parking spaces, which means if you want, you can park like an absolute twat.
At me.
I don't think you could hear it when I said it, so I don't know if there's no swearing at you, more of like swearing about you.
What kind of partnership is this?
as the great Stephen Fry once said, swearing is big and it is clever.
I mean, I don't disagree
with that. And who are we to
argue
with that?
Yeah. But we'll take this offline, all right? We'll talk about this later.
just for emphasis. What are you going to say?
I was going to say we're not online. Anyway, go on, carry on. We're not live.
All right.
You ruined that. You bloody ruined it, Tom.
All right, back to the TGAs. Not one, but two back-to-back Tomb Raider reveals. Curious way of going and announcing a game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like bleeds into one trailer and then you're kind of confused as to what the hell's going on, right?
Yeah, I was chatting to Ellie, and who is a massive Tomb Raider fan, and she'd watched it and did not actually clock that it was two separate games that she was looking at. So, unusual way to do it, but good to know Tomb Raider's back, I guess.
And they did look cool.
Yeah, they both look good.
They look great.
Yeah. I did enjoy the discourse online afterwards, whether the angry people on the internet didn't know whether to be angry or not about how Lara looked. It's like,
it's confused. It's so confusing.
She's too hot, not hot enough.
Is she too hot? Is she not hot enough? We don't know.
What a complete minefield.
It did make me
Which
laugh.
probably means they got it right.
Exactly.
Lara looked good. Yeah, I think they got it. They threaded that needle pretty
good,
well.
not too good.
It was very funny, like it, because I think people would have been quite excited to go and those kind of people, you know what I mean. Go and make a bit of a song and dance around, but they didn't know what to say. It's like it's damn
it, they've got us this time.
They couldn't find themselves to say, oh yeah, we like it. So they were just trying to be outraged in some way, but in a very confused way, where I saw one person with about an 8-hour difference both argue that it was woke and that she wasn't hot enough, and also that she was back and now she was hot.
And isn't that the problem?
The journey that he's been through.
The polarizing world of social media in 2025.
Was there any details revealed as to whether you can lock a butler in a fridge?
I presume that's going to be, gameplay trailer.
I think that'll be a very important element. If they've not included that, then
That wasn't in Tomb Raider 1, was it? It's not Tomb Raider 3.
Was it 3? Now I'm showing my hazy memory of Tomb Raider games.
There's going to be fury in the comments and the emails that we get.
I'm sure they'll remake that at some point, and you can probably lock the butler in the fridge.
I mean, that is important.
Yeah, I hope I'm right and I don't get fury in the comments directly to me. But I do think that was Tomb Raider 3.
Excuse these two. Since the last podcast, they have turned 40, so their memory is somewhat hazy now.
Time comes for us all.
You didn't need to do us like that. All right. Any other business on the Game Awards?
No, I thought it was a great show. Like, just generally speaking, the quality, I think, was the highest it's been. Oh.
I agree. Great show, great stories, great for our industry. The viewing figures continue to be absolutely outrageous. So.
There was some WWE wrestlers on stage as well. Just to throw that
for
in
the
there.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
I forgot how much you love WWE.
It's been a while, but yeah.
This is actually true. It's legit true.
So she goes to watch wrestling. Yeah, no, she's been to WrestleMania.
Yeah, been to WrestleMania. Yeah, I have. Yeah. A while ago, but yeah, of course. Then I look like
you say, of course, but it is like I don't know. I was kind of surprised.
Why?
Why?
Just because I don't know. There is a certain demographic of person that is into WWE, and I don't know whether I've ever imagined that H would fit into that.
Because you don't think she's a 12-year-old boy.
Well, yeah, exactly. but do you know what? That makes her even more cool.
Yeah, thanks. Good comeback there, Ben. Good comeback.
Oh my God, Ben from the top rope.
Bad guy. All right, let's move on from the Game Awards. But I guess let's look at another one of these videos before we run out of time to show them all. Let's go see what the Maverick Games kitchen is like.
Ooh.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Maverick Games kitchen. Here we have many snacks on offer. Lots of luxurious brands. We have oranges available. We have crunchy snacks, crisps. We have croissants. We have apples. And we have many luxurious coffees, teas, soft drinks available to the whole team, and it's all free.
Ellie Marshall, how dare you throw snacks around? I hope you tidied up after yourself. God, can you believe that?
You can throw around, it's free.
That apple is going to be really bruised now.
It's going to be really bruised. Yeah.
You know what, I was just getting a water earlier. I did look at an apple that looked very bruised in the basket, and I was like, she actually just put that back in the basket.
Waste not, want not.
Yes.
Oh, well, at least you put it back. That's fine.
You in today's climate, you cannot be wasting food. So well done, Ellie.
I suppose you could put it in the ground and grow a new apple tree from it.
Sure, I think that's how it works.
Anyway, so back to Maverick business. As of today, today on the day that we are filming, we are content complete.
Very loud, loud and long sting, that applause in the air horn.
Tom, what's content complete? What's it mean?
Content complete is so it always ends up being a bit of a weird time because mainly the complete moniker, right? Which is
and sometimes the content.
Sometimes the content.
So what you're saying is neither words mean anything.
It's a really important stage in development because it is the point where all of the game should, in theory, be in game and playable. It won't be good, won't be polished, etc. But
it is a bit good, though, isn't it?
Which is why it is good in places. There's other places.
So some bits are gooder than other bits.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's
but it's not complete, which is why it's weird. And anyone that has been in game development will have had these conversations where you're at someone's desk and they're like, well, "I can put this thing in now, but I'm gonna have to almost redo it at some point before we ship the game." And you'll be like, yeah, but we need to be content complete, so please do this anyway.
Please jump through this hoop, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
But yeah, it is a big milestone because it is essentially the point where we're then turning to polishing the game, making it great and nothing's ever bug free, but hopefully low bug numbers and ready for players to play. So
to enjoy in.
Yeah, and the other thing I would say, actually, just to because I feel like the picture you've painted there is quite bleak, and I want to bring it up a little bit because you're right in that there are bits that are good, and actually there are bits that are really cool. Like there's always that moment for me on every project where you have a moment where you step away and you see somebody playing it, and it might be a bit that you've not necessarily been totally keyed into the whole time, and it surprises you, and you're like, "Oh, that's cool." And that's always a great moment, because that's the bit, I think, where it feels like you've got all the constituent parts to make this thing awesome. Before that point, your lighting model might not actually be feature complete, and it looks really ropey most of the time, or there's you haven't really solved how you're doing certain types of content. And I think the point is, when you get to content complete, you've at least got examples of all of that stuff. And at that point, it might be in various places, but then there's the odd occasion at this point where it all does converge, and you're like, oh, that's pretty good.
That review yesterday morning, there were a couple of moments I was like, bloody hell, this looks good. This does look really good.
Cheers, mate.
I don't mean just visually.
It looks stunning.
I mean, this looks like a good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next phase is kind of where we turn that good game into an incredible one. And
all right, let's just pause there because I want to play another video. So we'll come back to this. Don't worry, the topic's not over. Right, hit play on the next one. Blinky forgets there. So yes, at Maverick, we did dangle a Cobra from the first floor balcony. Reasons for this is so that every day people are entering the office, they can see this and be inspired. It was very hard to do. It was entirely unnecessary to do. The company did not need a full-sized AC Cobra dangling from the first floor balcony. But it's incredibly cool, and so we did it as a reminder to the team. Don't choose the easy path, but choose the path that makes cool shit for our players. And that's as a totemic reminder of that philosophy. And back. I think I just want to talk about the reason. That reason you get everything in a complete but not ready for players state is because the alternate would be getting everything finished as you go, which means you're polishing up and getting everything finished in the order that you're making it, which isn't necessarily the priority order. And by getting everything in at a level which is frankly not player ready, but playable, and you can go through and you experience it, allows you to then really target where you want to polish and decide what the high priority elements of the game are that we can then polish up over the remaining development time before we ship. We are not announcing the date today, but the entire rest of our time will be spent polishing it. And we are able to now, with a full view of everything that we have made, have that priority plan where we can choose what is important, what is the most important thing to the game, to players, and really focus our efforts there. But yeah, it is a funny name because complete really does make you think finished, because that's kind of what it means.
And I feel like developers have tried to solve this by calling it things like alpha and various other kind of...
Yeah, depending who you work with, they've got a different name for it.
It just creates a new problem where people's expectations of what alpha is and contemplate are completely different.
I'm not Greek.
Yes.
I always love it when people have released like a gameplay video or a trailer and it's clearly very, very polished and very close to finished, and they'll put like pre-alpha footage on there. And it's like, that's not what pre-alpha looks like.
Exactly. It's really exciting. It's actually, I think, one of my favorite phases next. So.
Well, the bit that happens now is my favorite bit. It's because actually the whole sort of push to content complete, and maybe there are other art directors listening to this that can sympathize with this, but it is a bit of an exercise in frustration because you're desperate to want to go in and tweak stuff and get it looking great. But you also acknowledge the fact that actually that milestone, getting to that point where the whole thing is playable like that, is really important. So you kind of have to do that thing where you go, let's put that to the side. We'll come back to that later. But yeah, next year, like, gloves are off. And it's like, okay, let's make this thing absolutely bloody perfect now.
Mm.
And let's take this juncture to play another one of our videos from around the office. Because not only make it look good, you need to make it sound good too.
Oh, hey, let's take a look at the audio rooms. So here at Maverick Games, we have state-of-the-art audio facilities, fully soundproof rooms, walnut tables, Dolby Atmos configured.
Tom, what are you doing?
I was just showing them the audio spaces.
We've got a game to make. Get out.
Right, okay.
All right, cool. So as you might be able to tell due to the rather festive attire that Tom and I are wearing,
did we miss the memo about Christmas jumpers?
I did try to buy a Christmas jumper, but they were all terrible.
I just wanted to prove this wasn't recorded in January, and it's definitely been recorded.
What's the date today? Is it the 19th?
It is the 19th.
We are 19th of December as we record this, and hopefully, maybe, as you watch this, because I am going to try and get this one out on the day, which is a bit of a rarity for us.
Don't you love it when he puts a date stamp on it and we can't get it? Hey, it's today, it's going today.
We can cut stuff out.
Yeah, but I'm in charge of that. Which means it's Christmas.
Yay!
I don't have a Christmas jingle.
Oh.
That's close enough.
That's close enough. Yeah.
That'll count, I suppose.
Christmas, we had a special visitor, didn't we?
We did.
As we do every year. We're so lucky that Santa comes to visit us every year and brings presents for the children.
Should we roll the VT?
Yeah, let's
roll the VT.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So special thanks to Santa's little helpers there.
Yeah. That whole routine didn't quite play out the way that we had intended. So,
should we say what we're going to do originally?
Yeah. So, one of the features of our amazing new office is the Mavenue, which is this tarmac road that runs through the downstairs of the building. And the vision for that was that through those double doors at the other end there, you can bring cars inside. You can drive straight into the building. And the first time we tried to exercise that was on arrival of Santa, where
1 hour to go. Santa's arriving in 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour prior to Santa's arrival, we were like, okay, let's use this new feature we've got in our new office. And we were going to have Santa drive in a high-powered sports car. So rather than a sleigh being pulled by reindeer, it was going to be pulled by several hundred horsepower. Until
it was going to be a dark horse, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. Until we opened those doors, used the ramps that the builders had given us, and realized, these ramps say that they're only suitable for 200 kilograms. That's like two people.
That's like Gav.
Well, exactly.
Gav and me together probably weigh about 200 kilos. And that's without a car.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And you were stood on it, and it was kind of going, it's bowing.
Steady.
You have to do me like
that. That's me getting you back for your comment earlier, by the way.
Right. Yeah. So 1 hour to showtime, and we realized that we can't actually use this feature of our office to bring a car inside. And so we had to react quickly. Fortunately, Maverick does own another car.
I mean, who wouldn't want the two best cars that you can have, a Cobra and a Multiplier? Of course.
Yep. So we took the Maverick Multiplier, which is a car that we use from time to time to ferry people around. Hadn't actually been turned on for a long time. We didn't expect it to actually start. But it did start.
I know.
Start. Santa's magic fairy dust or whatever. Got
and his elves.
His elves, yeah.
So we very quickly decorated the car, stuck some fairy lights on it, bits of tinsel, and then had him raucously do a few laps. Came in, did the whole Santa routine, and then went outside, and then that it wouldn't start. That was it then. It hasn't started since, actually. That was the end of that car.
Yeah, Andy and Chris were so surprised when they went out there and they started up, and he's like, it's going. This is great. Yeah. Well, Sarah went down to Sainsbury's to get some little decorations for it. So all within that time. And then on the way back, no, Santa cannot leave the building.
So that was a bit weird. But weird, strangely, not the weirdest thing we've included in this show so far. That's probably you and the Loos.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, I guess that's just about all we have time for. So we will now roll our final VT, which we've not yet shot. So we're going to have to go and shoot that. Hopefully it's good and we don't have to come back and sit here and re-record this bit.
Nail it in one.
All right, cool. Roll VT.
Right, let's show you the Mavenue. Okay, so this space, we're just coming out of our all-hand space, which we use all the time. This is the road that connects all those spaces that you've just seen. And you'll see the sky, and the thing about all roads, you've always got fast cars down here, so you've got to watch where you're going, because you can clearly get run over. But Ellie was
showing you. This is where everyone has coffees. The vision for this was very much about bringing. The vision for this was about having a space that feels like a coffee shop during the day and a wine bar in the evening. So, yes, you'll see people having a coffee over there. Let's keep going down. Let's keep going. Right. So I'm going to show you one of our meeting rooms, which we are really proud of because we think they're top class. So these are purpose-built doors, very kind of that coffee and Mediterranean cafe style that we've gone for. And in our room, which is a little bit messy. Who left it like this?
I think you're the last one in here.
Oh, thanks. Great. Yeah, this room named after Stanley Kubrick. Right. All of our meeting rooms are named after famous Mavericks.
All right, and I guess that's the end of the pod. So thanks very much, everyone. Remember, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
See you next year.
Bye-bye.